All right,
All right,
we are
guys.
live.
Hey, yo. Should I turn off this third one just so it doesn't pick up
What
anything?
typically goes viral on your channel? Is it like super out of pocket stories?
I mean, it varies.
We've had humble stuff go viral too. I don't.
Yeah, the views.
God damn, y'all are loud as fuck in these headphones.
There's always a. There's always a.
I have a mic, so you can...
Yeah.
You straight
Hey, yo,
up.
check. 1, 2, 3. Let me tell you guys something, all right? Listen, I have this rose.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm walking around trying to find someone to reject me for a clip in my YouTube video.
Okay, there we go.
Right?
So,
Okay,
so we're
yeah.
using each other for content. I like it.
Yeah, exactly. But mine will probably not go in the video, but I will say this. Listen,
What's up?
why is everybody so antisocial after the pandemic?
Facts. Oh, let's get into it. Oh, it's coming
You know what I mean? I used to do a show on 6th Street called Free Therapy.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I've seen that before.
Yeah, so that's...
You're on deep on Dirty Six.
Yeah, and then I
That
realized...
was doing decent though.
It was doing decent, and then I realized... I didn't realize how bad human beings were.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
you hit the nail on the head. So, pre-pandemic, post-pandemic, the way people interact has changed a lot. You know, some people came back, but I feel like just the isolation affected a lot of people severely, and then you had to go out of your way to like interact again. And if you didn't, then now you're just this new, less social or just purely antisocial person.
Bro, people when I used to walk around with a camera, it's like they would be somewhat excited. So it's a combination of the pandemic and then everybody getting like called out on TikTok and like their careers being ruined and shit.
Sure.
So now when they see the camera, they're like,
Yeah.
camera, holy fuck, you're trying to get me canceled. It's like, buddy, relax. I'm trying to just like talk to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, you're saying like the people who had like the crazy takes, and then people are like they're just like spamming their job. Like, look what this person said on social media. Fire this person now.
Yeah.
Like,
I do get it though, but in the situation that you used to have your show, which is kind of like our show, how you just walked up here, we don't force nobody to walk up and talk to us. So
Yeah.
we have had people come up and be like, "Oh, there's a camera here. Well, turn the camera off." It's like, well, you can walk away.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
They don't want to walk away.
You discovered like the same thing I did, which is that it's way easier to just. I actually discovered something, and here's a little thing I discovered on my show.
yeah.
So when you first start out, you have nobody around you, right? And so it's like, oh, nobody's like feels welcome to come up.
Yeah.
So the one thing you discover on Dirty Six is the white light effect or the spotlight effect.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like me and my camera guy at the time, we would be like, the light is basically like attracts people like moths.
Like, it's
And
like
so
gnats and
As
shit.
soon as you turn that white light on and you pretend like you're saying something important, it's kind of like a news reporter. Everybody wants to sit in the chair. So if you ever are getting dry, just like act like you're talking about the most interesting thing ever, and that's how you get more people.
It works the same way with us. We'll call it more like the moth effect is people. So once one group of people come to our table, then more groups of people are like, oh, okay, if they're doing it, I can do it. You know,
Yeah.
so whoever breaks the ice initially, all of a sudden opens the barrier, as if there was a barrier there to begin with.
So content to content, how many people have you had tell you to take your videos down after you've posted?
Let me tell you, bro. Okay, it's not even that. I'm not like the one reason why I didn't do like drunk 6th Street interviews is because I felt like it was, you know, I have friends that do it still, but I feel like it's played out, and B, I just didn't want that reputation, right?
Right.
And so when I did the free therapy thing, I'm like, okay, not many people would tell me to take down videos. No, they tell me to take it down, but it's worse. It's because they lie. So for example,
Oh.
I had a girl come on the show, and she saw what was going viral as out of pocket like stories. So she told me that she was sad because her twin died. Her twin died. And so
That's weird.
I was like, damn, fuck. Like, you know, I have to be the therapist guy and be really, you know.
Yeah, like try to help her out.
Try to help her out. But like, why are you on
You're not a
6th
real
Street?
therapist, are you? Are you a real therapist?
No.
Oh, okay,
But
cool.
I
It's like-
just try my best.
He's
I just
trying.
try my
He's trying.
best.
I like it.
yeah,
And so literally, bro,
I just tried my
get-
best. I can fuck with that.
Do your best.
I got her mom, dad, uncles, like people I didn't even like somehow connected. Like I had 50 emails come in from my manager forwarded to me to take that video down because apparently the twin is still alive, and she was like super sad that her counterpart just said that she was dead online and it was going viral. So
Well, that is what
after
it is,
that, I
though.
was like, bruh, like there's no winning. But I did take it down.
Yeah, I mean, typically it's people's own words. Like going out of your way to lie just to be viral is silly, especially if you know it's gonna hurt your twin, or like maybe she didn't know it was gonna hurt the twin. But the fact that you were willing to just do it for some attention is sad, you know.
Yeah,
It's
it was
not an
crazy.
estranged twin
Well,
either. Like they're
I-
clearly in contact.
I do have a question for you. So you asked me what this rose is about.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm actually doing a series right now. It's called 7 Dates in 7 Days. It's basically centered on can you find love in 2025/2024 Wait. Why are you looking around, bro?
I'm just seeing where the
Where the hose at? Yeah, what do you think I'm doing walking around here? I'm trying to get a cool skyline shot while getting rejected. God damn it, dude.
I mean, you look fresh though. You are dressed well. You have a nice
What,
tux
you trying to
on.
go on the date? Like, what's
no,
good, bro?
no, I'm not trying
Like,
to.
what the?
I was trying to give you a compliment, and you tried to spin it on me immediately. Didn't even let me take one step. So yeah,
I had to get him with the AO before it even came out.
Hey, you know, Pandemic changed a lot of people.
Yeah, pause. The whole Mason Cam pause. I can't even say, hey, bro, you got a nice suit on. And that's a whole AEO pause.
Hey, no, thank you. I appreciate it.
Do you want to, where would people find you? Do you want to plug yourself?
Sure. Raza North, RAZA North. This is like my magnum opus of like series that I'm like making.
Did you just get down here like right now? Because you guys came walking from.
Well, no, we've been filming all day. We just came from like this Airbnb that I was filming like other parts for it. But yeah, no, any advice for me? Like I literally can't find any girl. And this is like, I think I have a problem. Am I like ugly, guys? Like, well, just be honest. You know,
well, we had a pause situation earlier. So I'm not.
Yeah. We don't even know how to answer. We don't even know how to answer. Well, I mean, the caveat is it did rain, so I assume pre-rain it was probably packed down here. So.
Okay, but like what happens to me is like, even when I find a girl, right? Like this is what I'm afraid of in this series. Like, and then you end up liking them, but then after like the shoot's over, you're just like,
like you don't really like them. You don't really like them though. Like
no, I feel the chemistry. I feel the chemistry on camera. You know what I mean?
Stop the cap.
I'm like, damn, this would be fucking amazing. And the cameras turn off, and I sit down with myself. And like, hello, darkness, my old friend.
But what's changing from on camera? If the chemistry is there, what happens when the camera goes off? Like, why
then I just like look at her and I'm like, mom approve of this?
Are you being yourself on camera?
Yeah, that's the question.
No, yeah, like my camera guy could like attest to it, but it's just like after the cameras turn off, I just look at him and I'm like, would my mom approve of this? What am I doing with my life? Maybe so then I feel like I'm self-sabotaging.
Maybe the camera's I was about to say maybe the camera's corrupting you and not them.
Yeah. I guess what is your purpose? Are you truly trying to actually?
Yes, I'm like truly like look. Okay, look.
You can't. No, two things cannot be true.
Here's what happens. Okay, listen. When I try to find love in Austin, I find no brown girls, and my mom would only approve of a brown girl.
Okay,
right, like a Desi girl, Pakistani girl.
Sure,
right. So whenever I'm on a date with like anybody else, I'm like, wow, you're gorgeous. You're awesome. I love all of you guys. But then the cameras turn off and I'm like,
stop it, dog.
Well, so I guess it comes down
my mom would kick me out, dude.
How many do they like to be on camera? Because I don't really see a lot of.
No, that's the problem. That's the problem. The Pakistani girls don't like being on camera.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, bro, please, we need you, bro.
There's enough data to show they're not really rocking with that.
So, how specific is it? Like only from Pakistan, or is like any Middle Eastern? Kind of
if you're a Persian girl, hit me up, bro.
Okay, so
Persians.
like they could be from Iran, Iraq. You know, so you speak Arabic, Farsi, both.
Yeah. Do you?
No, but
okay. I thought he was about to call me out.
No. Okay. No. I knew it was gonna be. I knew it was gonna be.
Check him first.
No, I knew it was gonna be one of the two. Sometimes it's both. You know.
Stop the cap.
I speak Urdu.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Self-sabotage. You probably give yourself therapy.
Yeah.
They might be actually really into it. You might actually be hurting a lot of feelings out here. Like they might be really into it.
Hey, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. No. Hold on. Wait. You can't put them on blast. You can't put her on blast.
Let's talk about it.
You can't put her on blast. We don't know what they'll.
We don't know what's going on yet. No. But you know what? Let's just say it's spicy enough for you guys to have to watch it. So
okay, all right, hype it up.
Yeah.
What I lived with this guy, like what I actually experienced, was literally some of the most over the top experiences I've ever had. So like. Yeah, unless you want to miss out, I feel like.
I'm gonna link the video.
Question. So though, how long will you go where eventually it's gonna come down to a choice where it's whose life? It's your life, right?
Yeah.
So eventually you're either gonna have to like the girl that you want or like the girl that your mom likes. It sounds like you're finding trouble finding someone that you like who your mom would like, right?
No. I think like I typically am into the same. Like it's pretty aligned. It's just I can't find it in these streets.
Okay.
You know what I mean? In Austin, in these
In
these
these- in the
particular streets. If
All
I
right.
go like drive 2 hours to Dallas or Houston,
Yeah.
you know, I could find my wife there. But
So do you,
I live here.
you live in why do you live here?
Because I went to UT and I just fell in love with the city. Like this is my city. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
Like this is my city. But
So-
Houston's also my city.
So,
Are you willing to move to find, because you just said
no, stop.
No,
All right, you
hell
gotta stop.
no.
We'll stop now because one, we know he's not.
I'm trying
about to ask if he's willing to move to find love.
I'm entertaining that he's
Well,
But
listen. No, I'll answer. All right, listen. Am I willing to move to find love?
No.
I just, bro. All right, I'm gonna say something amongst men. This is our bro code. Bro code. All right, listen. Don't call me corny, but deep down in my heart, I think the movies exist, the fairy tales exist. Okay, so like, I want to run into a girl. I want to find love. I don't want to go on fucking Tinder and Hinge and be like, come on a date with me. You know what I mean? That shit's fucking weird to me.
All right,
But that's why I'm doing this series.
This
you
is
know what I
fair.
mean?
So the only question I have to ask, because you haven't really mentioned this aspect, and this is like the underlying thing that we were talking about earlier, is like, when you meet these girls, like, are you wining them, dining them? Like, how much money are you spending on these women?
So part of the series is called Love on a Budget. So I take them to this really, really fancy
The
restaurant.
right questions. He knows.
A really fancy restaurant called McDonald's. But it's fancy. It's fancy. I take out a black little cloth, set up some wine glasses. I'm dead ass, bro.
Yeah, but like I'm glad we got to that quickly before we kept going. So you're bringing these girls to McDonald's.
Well, we do an activity before McDonald's, you know, and then that's where you got to test them a little bit. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll
Are
forget
you
to have
recording
my
these?
what?
Are you recording these dates?
Yeah, that's what the whole series is about.
But is the girl? So the girl is she? She's open to the recording from the start.
Yeah, that's like the charm, you know what I mean? And then, you know, that's where the confusion also comes from, because like, is this a clout demon or is this real love?
How do you get that sort of buy-in or agreement about the recording? How does that process go?
Yeah, so I basically tell them, hey, I'm doing this series. I really want to fall in love. And then usually they're like, wow, he's so gorgeous and handsome that I'm going to agree to it.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it works.
Yeah, it
Okay,
works.
yeah.
I'm just lying, bro.
I'll
I
say
don't-
it sounds like cat.
Yeah.
Sounds
Well,
like
yeah.
cat.
So, but like, so we
He's
know.
so understanding. He's like, maybe. I
He's
can't, I
like-
can't put it past this
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. So like, what? But how do you get them to agree to the recording aspect?
Well, some of them will do content, or
Is it
some of them will
staged?
just be
So
excited.
it's
Oh,
staged.
no.
It's
not
staged.
No, well,
It's
so-
not. Ask him.
Well, it's not staged, but you're doing it with other content creators.
No, so some of them are like other content creators, but some of them are just like actually just girls that
Okay,
are
so let's-
interested in doing
Let's
content.
ignore the. Okay, so it's always people who have an interest in content, though.
It's somewhat, yeah, or just narcissistic.
Or clout. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, we get a lot of clout demons.
How do you expect to find love in this demographic of woman?
You know what, man? Fuck. You're right.
We'll be right back. My man needs a minute.
Why
He's
do you have
back.
to do that to my whole series, man?
This is what we do. We just talk to people.
What the fuck, bro? You're giving me therapy for the first
There was
time.
a brown girl that passed with a cute dog. You didn't say anything to her.
Is she right there?
Yeah.
Say I won't run.
You won't run.
Let's go.
Stop the cap.
Let's be honest. Her dad probably works as a software engineer somewhere that I need to get a job if this shit doesn't work out. So I'm
Oh
not
yeah.
gonna do that.
So that's another layer of the game.
Yeah. What
So
do
even
you
if
do
your
besides
parents approve
this?
of it,
Yeah.
doesn't mean her parents approve of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a thing that happens often.
Do you need help?
No, we'll not let him figure it out. Let him. He's got it. Oh yeah, damn. I thought just the women have issues with that, but I guess.
Yeah,
it is
well, I mean,
universal.
but the problem he's trying to maintain his hair. I think.
No, I was
too.
just trying to
Yeah,
play him. I was just trying to play him a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's fine, bro. I get it, man.
See
I
if he's
get
gonna
it.
defend himself. But
Yeah, take off the hat. That's what you want me to say?
oh no, I can't
Take
do
off
it.
the hat.
Can't do it. It
At
don't
least,
look
at
as
least
good.
he comes
You
with
know,
it back and forth. You know, I like it. I
a
like
shot
it.
back.
Well, let me ask you guys something.
Yeah.
Am I wasting your time for like content?
No,
No, it's perfect.
Literally, we come out here with no expectation. When like by every time, no matter what, somebody will sit down. No matter what, doesn't matter who it is, but and like it's always someone dynamic and interesting like you, like a person like you. Like
I'll say this: when we're out here, we get less clout demons and more interesting people.
Yes.
More
Mm.
downtown, definitely a lot of clout demons.
Yes, because I think people
Mm.
expect to be cloudy, but out here they're like, man, these guys are willing to like set up shop in the middle of the park. Like, what's this about? You know, and not like we're super professional, but we present it like somewhat decently, where it doesn't look like we're just a bunch of bums doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. This is exactly what my shit used to look like. Except I didn't have such a professional cart over there.
And-
I
that's
had a shitty cart.
That's like the JV cart. There's
Yeah,
like
that's
a better,
the JV cart.
That's a bit.
That's the if we can't find parking cart. Like that's
Yeah.
what it is. If we have to like park over yonder, like we learned like hauling all this stuff is not cool. So yeah, that's like we had to park two, but we also got ways around it.
Hell yeah.
I
Well,
don't
I have a question.
Yeah.
Ending question for you guys.
Yeah.
So, am I cooked? Is my love life cooked? Are you guys in relationships?
I just ended my relationship.
How long ago?
Well, Halloween was like what?
Halloween, so
So-
October 30.
Oh, right before Halloween.
No,
No,
like
during
the day after Friday. So essentially, like a month.
The timing is kind of crazy.
Why?
Why a day after Halloween? What happened?
You want to hear it?
Yeah, let's give it.
Let's get
wait,
into it.
shit. Hey, you don't look too excited.
Oh, I mean, I was there.
Are you in a relationship?
Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
How long?
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
And do you mind me asking how old you are?
32, 33.
32. Okay.
Turning 33.
33. Okay, wait. Could I ask him something real quick?
Go
first?
cook,
All
my
right,
boy.
Listen. 6 years. You're in a happy, loving relationship. Over the past 6 years, what have you seen happen to the streets where you're like, fuck, thank God I'm not out there?
What have I seen that I'm like? You mean something I've seen that I'm like?
Yeah, where like, you know
I
those
ain't- I'm
moments
not-
where
I'm
you're like,
ex-
yeah, thank God I'm in a relationship. And then what's happened where you're like, fuck, I wish I wasn't in a relationship.
Well, Kendrick Lamar said, it's best to have one girl because it's getting weird out here.
there, yeah, it's facts.
So I've not seen a lot that's like, oh, I want to be out in the streets, other than like the typical male lustful thing, like, you want to like sleep around.
Mm.
But that comes with a lot of drama. So I've not seen anything, especially in Austin, that I'm like, oh man, I gotta get back out there. Like, no. Especially doing this podcast. I mean, doing content might taint you a little bit to just be like,
Okay.
man, there's like a slush out here. Like, people are not serious. Like, we met somebody we thought was wholesome during South by, and he started talking to her, and then was like, oh man, like any wholesome girl in Austin that you think might be decent, you come to find out they're all just alcoholics.
Yeah, I could give that
But, like-
backstory.
Or do OnlyFans.
Or do OnlyFans. Yeah, that's another one. So, no, I'm not missing the streets at all, but I think
But how do they do it, bro? How do they do it is my question.
well, how does who do it?
Dude,
Well, let me say this
I've
first.
had so many.
I don't think you genuinely want a relationship.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Bro,
Like, I don't.
That's
know,
because
so-
of how I come across. That's because of how I come across. Deep down, when I'm laying alone in my fucking bed, I'm like, how will I ever? Like, the more you succeed in content, the less hope you have for love.
Of course. So
Well, yeah.
then you have to. What's more important, the content or the love?
Well, it would probably be not bringing a camera on your date. But
I bet.
how old are you? You're like 24,
22.
22. Yeah. So
you got a lot
yeah,
of time. I guess time is on your side per se.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess that's the cool thing is like you could do the content now and then find that girl later on. But I don't think you're gonna be able to do it simultaneously.
You think my digital footprint will be so fucked that like I won't be able
no.
to find it?
I feel like stuff just gets buried. Imagine how much more content's gonna come out if you were to stop anytime soon. Imagine like 5 years later.
What is
like-
it you're trying to hide?
Yeah. Is there
Just
something?
6 dates, 7 dates in 7 days. Imagine she's like, "You went on how many fucking dates on camera, you dumb bitch?" And I'll be like, "Fuck."
So you set a standard. So you can't be like a typical guy that's like, I don't take women out on dates, and we got to save money because she's already seen the proof. Like, you're willing to put out like financially. We can't put out sexually. That's the only thing they can.
Yeah,
do.
I'm willing to put out $10.48 at McDonald's, dude.
So now we had because we came back to McDonald's. So like you said you like put out like a black tablecloth,
Yeah.
and she's not looking at you crazy while you're doing this.
Well, I like frame it the right way, man. That's called McDonald's Premium.
Okay,
Right?
sure.
And if
Okay,
I
cool.
take the black cloth off, it becomes McDonald's Light.
All right, cool. All right, so
Yeah.
then you order the food.
Yeah.
It's
No.
show-
I didn't order the food. I hired one of the people inside as my personal waiter. It was just another customer. And so now it becomes even fancier. So I go like this.
Oh, geez.
I
Sir.
go,
Sir.
No way.
and they come up to me. You have to watch the video, dude. It's
No,
fucking
no.
hilarious.
So you're telling me that you turned McDonald's into like a restaurant,
I turned
and, like-
McDonald's into a
and like the
fancy
managers
restaurant.
there, they don't care because it's McDonald's and no one really cares about
Yeah.
anything. Okay. So during this process of turning a customer into a waiter, they bring out the food, right?
Yeah.
Then do you guys just like eat the meal and like I'm like walk us through the I know you want people to see, but like because we're talking about it now, walk us through the how the meal
Yeah.
goes.
So we'll sit down with our Happy Meals. Usually they're sad. They're at McDonald's.
Wait,
so
Happy Meals.
Yeah, so we got one of
The
the girls
bar
that got her a
just
Happy
keeps
Meal.
dropping. Like-
Hey, man. Hey. I got to defend myself here. Listen, man. I take him to a carnival before that, a rage room before that, get it all like
oh, that's
high
expensive.
energy,
That's
Sure.
you know what I
expensive.
mean?
Sure.
you know.
And then after that, we slow down and go to McDonald's.
Yeah, but like you could go to Applebee's and spend the same amount of money and they feel better about
Applebee's
themselves.
just doesn't have that vibe I'm going for. Applebee's, I'm just kidding, man. I'm kidding. Hey, reach out, sponsor me. Maybe I'll have a different answer.
Chili's.
But what is the vibe that you're going for?
The vibe I'm going for is like, wow, she's not a gold digger. She's going to stay here with me at McDonald's and have a great time, regardless of how much money I have.
And then she asks, how much does she get from the super chats?
Well, no, you know
I mean,
I had a girl. I had one of the girls. I pretended to not have money to pay, and she offered to pay. Then that was a green light.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Did you pay after she offered to pay?
Yeah,
Or you let
yeah,
her follow
yeah.
through? Oh, you
So-
should have let her follow through.
yeah, because girls are down to offer.
That's the like.
She was sweating because there was a long line, and I was pretending like I forgot my wallet.
You failed the test though.
Well,
Because
I
the
mean-
real test is to see is the follow through.
What are we on? Fresh and fit? What the fuck?
You have to like, because that's still part of the game. Like that's part of the offer is part of the game.
I mean, you created this fresh and fit dynamic.
Well, this
so,
is
like,
true.
Yeah.
But the offer is part of the game. Like that's our dynamic. Like
Because the
the
premise
offer
is
and the deny is part of the game. You gotta make her bust that cash. I'm like, dang,
Yeah, I
my
did
bad.
fuck
All
up.
right, after she pays, then you gotta be like, hey, what's your Venmo? Let me, she might be turned off though by that.
Yeah,
point.
maybe she'd be turned off though. At that moment, it's more of like, do I want to make sure that the rest of this video is salvageable?
because look,
Or
I
do
don't
I want to piss her off to the
Yeah, it's
extreme?
definitely gonna piss her
like,
off.
like I don't know any woman of worth, whether she's gold digger or not, who if I brought her to McDonald's, that she's gonna be cool with.
Well, of course, it's more like a funny little gimmick for the video. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but-
and also my budget. Because 7 dates, you do $100 each. That's
Yeah, no, with
It's
you.
expensive
So,
production.
Are you still in school or you graduated?
I'm post graduated.
Okay, so you must have a job that makes money besides the content, right?
No comment.
See, not in tech. The Packy Dad's not gonna go for it, or he might.
Are we done?
That-
Are
there's
we
a whole
done?
r-
What it's your world.
I'm just breaking. I'm just enjoying breaking down this
Yeah.
this dynamic that you're trying to put
I
forth.
do need to go, but you guys need to check out the series. It's called 7 Dates in 7 Days on Roswell North. And also, you guys are fucking awesome. Y'all are killing it.
You know what? I'm gonna go find your page. Follow our,
Yeah,
follow our
we'll
page.
follow you.
And the next pod we do, I'm gonna print out your picture. I'm gonna have it on the table with us, and I'm gonna ask them, "Do you want to date this guy?" And if we get enough people, we'll send them your way. I mean, they're not gonna be high quality, but they will take McDonald's probably. Well, no, because we're using out west, they won't take McDonald's.
No.
Well, as long as you do that, I'm down to actually shoot that episode.
Hey,
with you.
spell wait, RAZ.
RAZA North, like the direction.
Gotcha.
Hell yeah.
I'm in there.
Find your North Star.
Yeah, that's
Ra-
actually see what I'm
Ratchet
saying, bro? North
Ratchet
Stars, that's
Thottery
the
in Austin.
community. All right, guys. Good luck with the next guy. Y'all are
Good
actually
Godspeed. I hope I see you running around
Yeah,
here trying
best
to.
of luck. Hopefully you can get someone to give you solid rose rejection content.
dead ass. Let's try to find someone right now.
Dead
All right.
ass. That's funny.
Yeah, be
man.
easy. Yes, sir.
That's funny. Go get your brown stallion down there with that puppy. Oh, she's gone, brother. You missed another one. Story of your life.
Good luck. Godspeed.
Can't
Can't make
the
this
pot
shit
does
up.
it again. You can't make it up. You can't make it up.
Even if we're like, oh man, we got a time crunch, man. Sunset's at 5:30. We're setting up late. It rained.
Yo,
Jesus.
We've only been cooking for 23 minutes too. Like, we just got
The simulation is what the simulation does, huh?
yeah. More people out here. I guess this is the content spot. Yeah, the age and the content makes sense. And like I do remember him on 6th Street, which I thought was that was a creative idea. The therapist thing, because they do have a big ass bright light out there,
And then people
It's
just walk up
like, there's a line. Like usually there's like 20 people sitting in line
for
waiting.
therapy.
Yeah, well, for clout.
Yeah. Man, attention has ruined America, huh?
I know.
The attention economy.
You know, I'm actually having a hard time dealing with that. Well, no, I'm leaning into it more and more. I'm getting okay with the fact that like that is the game. It's just not natural to like be like attention hungry, which I guess
Sure.
content creation is attention
Yeah, it's like
hungry.
that's how you monetize it with attention, so it comes with
But
it.
like you have to be intentional about trying to get attention, which
Sure.
feels like a dark devil that I was like I've tried to fight, and it's just like, but then you might as well just not do content at all.
Yeah, because I mean, the premise is like, well, why are you doing it? Well, you're doing it because, you like it. And then some people are like, well, do you? I'm like, well, have you ever done it? And then when people put on the headphones, they're like, oh, this is pretty fun. It's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
But then it's like, well, all right, but how much time are you willing to devote if you're not making money? And I guess if you're making money somewhere else, then it doesn't matter.
Well, that's my problem sometimes.
What's the rational?
Like,
It's the rational like way of thinking about it. It's like, all right, cool. You like doing it, all right, but does it make money? Well, could it make money? Maybe eventually.
Yeah.
How much time are you willing to invest in it to make money? And like Gary Vee would say, like you got to be on there sometimes. You got to do the wine library thing
Yeah,
where
you gotta wait 10 years.
you got to just sit there and just post the
Bang-
content.
bang them out.
Ain't gonna happen right away. And then you have to consistently be consistent, that sounds redundant, but you have to be consistently good in your content. I guess that's the other problem.
Yeah, that's the next part of the game. Man, yeah, what an interesting interesting character.
Yeah, and like I guess our format is just way less effort than what everybody else does, huh? Like walking around like with the kid, like it makes it people more unsure. But like if we're casual, people sit down casually and enjoy themselves. I feel like.
Yeah, I think that's another issue too, because I love doing the pod. I enjoy doing it, especially doing the outdoor pod.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know, it almost makes it too easy for it to be a hobby, where it's like, well, you still got to do like the other stuff though,
To
because
push
you
it.
still want the reach. Like you
Yeah.
still want the reach, and you still want like the connects and talking to people, and you still want to be known. But yeah, it is fun to do. I don't know if I could do the walk around thing.
No, that's probably not my game either.
Yeah.
Like, I'll sit down and talk to anybody. you know?
Yeah. Well, your knees are.
Hey.
Hey,
we
You're not built for that kind of type of
no,
content.
we're not physically trying to do that. You know what I mean?
Oh man, yeah. The headphones. Even when you guys were talking, and I walked over to the camera for a second, I was like, oh man, it sounds way different out in the real world. But I mean, I guess out there you can hear it. Like, but for example, his cameraman can't hear the sound effects.
No,
You know,
no.
And they'll get it once once we post it. But these clouds are like.
Yeah, like lean, like they're like, well, we might rain on your head. We might open up and let the
Yeah.
both things could happen.
We'll have a quick exit. But yeah, it's
Um,
good. It's good to be back out here. Like I said, it's been a while since we've done. I mean, it's been months, mad months
Yeah.
since we've done
a show, an episode of recording.
well in general, but like at the park. in
Oh, at the
general.
park.
Yeah.
Who's the last at
I
the
love
park?
these vibes. Yeah, I'm
Was
glad
what-
you pushed it, because now I'm like, oh,
Well, it
man,
was
what
such a
good
nice
time out
day.
here.
The problem is being cold, but like, I mean, I guess when we started doing the night pod, we didn't let the cold. We were just out there in like jackets and like hoodies and just like
yeah.
about it. You know,
I'm getting new tools though. New tools to combat the weather.
I mean, I guess a
um,
space heater is the thing. You know, that's
An infrared heater. Well, the space heaters doesn't get you enough though. Well, unless you have two of them. Like
true. It's side
like,
by side.
like Perso ones.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like small Perso
Yeah.
space heaters. But yeah, because I was thinking like one overhead, infrared, one overhead.
Yeah, I got you.
Or
So
is
it's
that
like,
or is that doing the most?
no, I mean, like, you know, you know how much those cost. So if you feel like it's needed, but like,
Well, use of course.
sure,
Oh.
yeah. There we go. Yeah, you want to just? I already felt.
We're done. It's
Yeah,
raining.
Yeah, it's raining. We're out of here.
We're at it.